Morning, people. Making sure that you can hear me. Yes, you can. So we're going to quickly go through everything. We're going to just go through a couple of the markets, not through everything because there's not too many opportunities. I don't say. I think we're all in quite significant areas. So we're going to go through stuff, and once we've finished, maybe we'll see if we can get into trades. But this is going to be a quick one today, anyway. All right. So we'll see you in a minute. There you go. Whack on a little bit of music and we'll get started and we'll talk about what's going on. So, what have we got? So yesterday I was in quite a big position on pound. As you can tell, I was quite quiet over over that session. Reason why is because it was quite a big position and I didn't think that it was going to come down, but it was quite fierce. This is the first position that I was in. And I got clipped quite badly on this one. So the original idea is we had this flag pattern, which as you can see, we had this flag pattern. It broke out. I thought that was a confirmation of the breakout of the flag. We had a retracement and a continuation pre-London. As soon as the London opened, we had GDP news that basically said there was no growth in the UK. And that's when we had this push. Now, I took the executive decision to getting short as soon as I lost that trade. The reason being is because obviously if it broke and I failed on this trade, then why wouldn't you take the opposite direction? If you're wrong on your position, why wouldn't you go the opposite direction? Some of my nicest trades happen from doing just that, from taking the opposite side once I've lost the trade. So with that, I ended up making, I lost basically 2R on this trade, but on this trade, I was able to make it back and more. So I was able to actually get double back, which is fine. I ended the day in green, which was great, but it would have been nicer not to have that big loss to start off with, and then I wouldn't have been in that quite stressful environment, because it was quite stressful because it was a lot of money on the line. So a little bit of what's happening now. So we came into this weekly level, we've pushed off, we found support, and now I think this is the break of that flag pattern that we were talking about, which is here. Now I do think we're going to come up to 3745. Do I really want to buy on this level? It's not a bad level to buy from. I don't have too many stats of buying an hourly flag pattern on a place like this. So I'm not going to buy up here. For me, this is a little bit of a risky buy. But I do think we will end up pushing up into this level here. Okay, so gold is the next one we're going to talk about today, and we're approaching this level of supply. So approaching this level of supply. Again, we've got some really nice trending market structure. It's nothing bad about this at the moment. We are literally just trending upwards. Again, I'm not looking to buy up in these levels. It's, we're coming into supply. Just not something that I want to be looking at. Obviously, the new month's just started. Let's see where the new monthly monthly levels at. So there's the monthly open. So we were already having quite a nice push up. Are we going to have an all-time high on gold, or is this going to stay in that kind of area, come back down, and then we're going to see kind of that higher time frame retracement? I don't know, but that's the monthly level. So the monthly open I've just put in there. Where do I think we're going to go? So obviously the next place we're going to find resistance is 33.35. Once we hit that, we'll see what if we have any kind of retracement. Any kind of retracements, you could get into small buys. I'm probably just going to stay out. Okay, now you've got S&P 500 all-time highs. Everything is pretty much all-time highs. The Dow Jones is also pushing up. Let's see what the DAX is doing. DAX is also looking incredible. Also looks like it wants to keep pushing up. Yeah, so the DAX looks like it wants to be pushing up. Let's have a look at the Dixie. Dixie pushing down. Next level of support on the Dixie, if we have a look, it is in free fall at the moment. Probably around about the 95 level or anywhere in between. Anywhere around this. You could find support anywhere around these levels, to be honest. So be a little bit careful. Euro's pushing up. We've had, a nice break back down into, this was a missed trade though. This was a nice trade that's definitely been missed. Pound is pushing up nicely already. Wow. There you go. So pound is pushing. Housing prices have gone down. So that we had news, housing prices have gone down by 8 points of percent. Nothing too interesting there. We've got unemployment for the euro coming soon as well. Let's carry on. So USD CAD, we can see we're having a push down. Swiss franc, still everything against the dollar is basically coming, going up, and the dollar's coming down. Euro, yen, not really any opportunity I see here. Euro, Aussie dollar is going to be following what the yen's doing. Interesting. Let's have a look at what we're looking at. It's a very nice broken pattern. Maybe if we get a retracement, we could probably get into a retracement here. Something like this could happen. Onto that. Could leave that there. Maybe mark it out. Euro, Aussie dollar. Nothing to see there. Euro CAD looks potentially like it could push up. Mark out a couple of levels on here and we can see what we could take. Euro CHF, pound CHF. Not sure what's going on with price action there. I don't think this chart is working on CMC markets. Let's go on to Oanda. Okay, there you go. So the Swiss is super strong at the moment. Could be a potential long trade. Yeah, I think that's a nice trade. I'm going to take that, I think. Let's see where we are on the daily quickly. Yeah, why not? Just thinking. Yeah, I'm probably not going to take that one. If we have a look at the 4 hour, we've got that fib as well. But we're in a range. I don't think this is that's not a good trade. Not an optimal trade at all. Let's have a look at yen. Nothing there. Like I said, there isn't too much going on for me at the moment. Oil. Yeah. So the ones I'm really looking for. Okay, so we've been stuck in this pennant on silver. It still seems like it is still in play. Nothing's really happening on it. Gold obviously pushing up as well. That is really it, guys. I don't think there's anything much other than that to talk about, other than the trade that we had yesterday. So, it's hit that level. The next level that I would be looking at, I'm looking for 348, and that is it. So that was a quick one today. Make sure, if you're watching this back, you like and subscribe. And very low down. And we will see you in the next one.